Government's making noises about retentions. It's late payment consultation, which closes later this month on the 23rd of October, talks about either outlawing retentions completely or getting them protected in some way. Giuseppe, how do you see this playing out, and what are you hearing from the industry that you're talking to?
Um, so from my side, retentions, there's actually quite a good rate of recovery when you're dealing with them in an insolvency scenario. Um, I think the removal of retentions could be a big risk to everybody, couldn't it? Because we're likely to see the quality of work probably diminish. And we're not going to be able to hold people to account. So I think that's a real risk if we do reduce it. What we're hearing is that a quantity surveyor that I spoke to recently said perhaps holding the retention on a bond, which is then adjudicated at a later stage by the quantity surveyor to see if it's hit the standard that it should have been before it's released. I think that's more of a workable approach. But yeah, I think getting rid of them entirely could be a big no-no in my eyes. It's not going to benefit anyone.
Yeah, I'd agree to a point with Giuseppe in that I think the point that I was thinking is even if they were, if you like, outlawed, the time required to unwind them would be pretty significant for a start. So that you've got to take that into account. So this will not be an immediate thing, even if they did do that. But the second thing is the government is actually leading the way in this, as I mentioned previously. And so I do think that there's a way of changing behaviours around this rather than legislating behaviours, perhaps. The other point, and this is to Giuseppe's point, in terms of recoverability of them, it's about any contractor who is having retention as part of a contract with their, in the terms of their subcontract, needs to be really on it with regard to pay less notices, disputes, all of those elements behind it right at the outset, so that we actually make the process of retentions work better. And I think that's something perhaps we can discuss as we go through.